Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Breadcrumbs. This series will revolve around ARG trailheads or ARGs that haven't gotten much attention. Hopefully you enjoy this idea as much as we do. Now, we will begin discussing the actual ARG for this episode. It has no name but we have taken to calling it First Contact and you will see why soon enough. Anyways, this entire game started very recently, on August 9, 2016, when a live stream on the popular video game streaming website twitch.tv was started. The live stream's name was the Caesar-shifted cipher of the phrase First Contact, which is why we have given this ARG the name of First Contact. At least temporarily. This first stream was 1 hour and 50 minutes long and was started at around 9 AM UTC. The video feed was a very distorted gray screen with lots of static and has no important finds, at least that we know of. The audio feed, however, is a completely different story. Have a listen. As you can see, it is mostly random noise. However, solvers were quick to discover heavily distorted and slowed down Morse code. This Morse code, when translated to normal text, gives the string SOS from 1966. This Morse code is repeated many times during the stream, and then it is ended. The very next day, at around the same time, another stream was started. This live stream had the same pointless video feed that the one before did, but it had an altered audio. Now, instead of only SOS from 1966 being repeated over and over, it had two new messages, one at the beginning, and one at the very end. These messages were, "Can't hear you and can't talk more today." The latter was at the end of a conversation between two parties, one with a higher-pitched Morse code beep and one with a louder, lower-pitched beep. Unfortunately, the actual transcription of this conversation has been lost, and the audio as well. Oh well. After these shenanigans, once again, the stream ends. Or so we thought. As solvers started to examine the audio files for clues, they discovered an extremely low sound that was discovered to be a very slowed down clip of a voice talking. It was discovered that the entirety of the two streams' audios had been slowed down by 10 times. After speeding up the audio in Audacity, this becomes this.
I need somebody to lean I need somebody to tell my troubles to.
The stream's audio in between the Morse code isn't random, but instead a slowed down version of Elvis Presley's 1964 release I Need Somebody to Lean On. This makes sense because the song was popular in the same time period that the Morse code says it is coming from, which is 1966. So this could possibly be a time travel ARG. We are not sure yet. Anyways, a day later, the third video was streamed. This time around, it was a whole 4 hours and 7 minutes long and has a shit ton of clues. So let's examine it in its entirety. After speeding up the audio as usual, we notice two new songs. One of them has been identified as Somewhere There's a Someone by Dean Martin. The other song has not been identified yet. Also in the audio are 5 new Morse code strings, which are you there, can't hear you, they listening, need be discreet, and please respond. A fine gentleman by the name of Turntex on the Discord chat has created a log of all of the Morse code in the 4-hour stream. Link in the description, both to his transcription and the Discord chat. Another find in the audio stream is a person talking in an unknown language. Have a listen. It might be English, but we may not know until a future clue is given out. It is important to note that the voice does not sound reversed or modified in any meaningful manner. That is it for the audio portion of the stream. However, there is a lot more going on in the video portion than in the previous videos. 3 new clues have been discovered between the dark static of the video. First off, an image of someone holding up a sign that says "I love Paul" can be seen. In the context of the 60s, this is most likely referring to Paul McCartney, a then member of the Beatles, which were extremely popular in that time period. The other 2 clues are not images but instead short clips. The first clip seems to be of a suited man standing up from a chair and walking away from the camera. The second clip is of a group of formally dressed people chatting and possibly watching something. The camera emphasizes on a man in the middle of the scene, wearing a lab coat. After this, not many clues have been discovered, but this is probably due to the fact that only around 5 people are working on it right now. So if you are interested in cracking this puzzle, please enter the Discord chat in the description. We need all the help we can get. Anyways, thanks for watching and we hope to see you soon once again.